Welcome back to Lost Legends of Darkness. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and prepare for a story that might make you look at Minecraft in a whole new light. One filled with dark secrets and chilling truths hidden beneath its blocky surface. It all began with a Minecraft player named Tom. Like many others, he found himself absorbed by the game's charm, building elaborate structures, exploring endless worlds, and battling fierce mobs. But one evening, while scrolling through a forum, Tom stumbled upon a thread that piqued his curiosity: the lost Minecraft world. Players shared eerie experiences of unexplained phenomena, entities that lurked in the shadows, and worlds that manifested their deepest fears. Intrigued, Tom decided to explore this further. He found a download link to a mysterious world file, labeled only as Cursed Survival. Ignoring warnings from other players, he downloaded it, eager to uncover its secrets. As he loaded the world, he felt an unsettling jolt. The typical, cheerful music had been replaced with a low, haunting melody that echoed through the biometa, stark contrast to the usual sounds of chirping animals and flowing rivers. As he began his adventure, Tom noticed oddities straight away. Villagers' behavior was erratic. Some would stare at him with hollow eyes, while others whispered unintelligibly under their breaths. Creepers appeared and vanished into thin air, as if playing a game of hide and seek. But what unsettled him the most was the constant feeling of being watched, an eerie presence lingering just beyond his sight. One night, as he ventured into a nearby forest to gather wood, the atmosphere thickened. Shadows darted between the trees, and chilling gusts of wind sent a shiver down his spine. Then he heard it, a soft crying sound like a child lost in the woods. Curiosity piqued, Tom followed the sound deeper into the grove, heart pounding. There, between the gnarled roots of an ancient tree, he discovered a small figure, and a childlike entity, draped in tattered rags, with eyes so dark they seemed to absorb all light. Frozen in fear, Tom could only watch as it reached out to him, whispering, "Help me, please." In a moment of compassion, Tom knelt beside the creature, but the atmosphere shifted. The air grew heavy, and the child's expression twisted from sorrow to malevolence. "You shouldn't have come here," it growled, the voice no longer innocent but laced with a chilling hatred. Suddenly, the forest seemed alive. Trees creaked, branches clawed, and shadows converged around him. Tom bolted back home, terrified. He locked himself in his virtual house, barricading his doors and window panes, but the whispers followed him through the walls. Night fell, and the darkness seeped through the cracks, filling his house. The lights flickered, and he could hear the child's voice again, clearer this time. "Join me." It wasn't long before Tom started experiencing glitches that blurred the lines between reality and the game. He'd hear the child's weeping at night, even when his computer was off. Friends began receiving cryptic messages from he-snaps of distorted landscapes, strange coordinates leading to horrific and unexplainable sights. They brushed it off as pranks, not understanding the depth of his isolation and dread. Desperate to escape the curse of this world, Tom sought help from an online community, but he was met with skepticism. One user, an experienced player, warned him about the existence of ancient, cursed data lurking in the game, remnants of abandoned servers where players had lost their sanity. They described how some realms would feed off of fear and despair, endlessly replaying the nightmares of those trapped within. Each day, Tom fought to log into the game, but each session grew more haunting. He tried to delete the world, but it always reappeared, the cursed file resurrecting itself again and again. The cries only grew louder, mingling with his real-world sounds, echoes of desolation that he couldn't escape, slowly invading his dreams, tormenting his waking life. One evening, he sat trembling before his computer, feeling utterly defeated. He decided to confront the haunted world one last time, hoping to find answers. As he re-entered Cursed Survival, the atmosphere was more oppressive than ever. The shadows loomed larger, the whispers grew deafening. He headed towards the ancient tree again, heart racing. What he saw shook him to his core as the child stood there, surrounded by figures cloaked in darkness, the remnants of other lost players, their faces twisted, filled with an eternal yearning. They turned their hollow eyes to Tom, mouths moving in silent screams. He realized then that this world was a prisoner trap for the souls of those foolish enough to venture in, feeding on their fear and despair. In a panic, Tom turned to leave but found himself paralyzed. The child approached him one last time and whispered, "You are mine now." The darkness enveloped Tom, and for the first time he understood the true horror of what lay within this cursed file, the loss of his soul to the never-ending abyss. So, have you ever encountered a world you wished you could forget? One that haunted your waking life, echoing the fears buried deep within? Just remember, the lines between the digital and reality can blur in ways we can't fully comprehend. Thank you for joining us on this grim tale here at Lost Legends of Darkness. If you found this story chilling, be sure to subscribe for more unsettling legends that haunt the shadows of our favorite games. Until next time, keep your torches close and beware the whispers in the dark, they may follow you home.